What's up? I just want to come on and say hello. Hi, howdy, howdy. Oh my gosh, I know it's been a long time. Just wanted to come on for a minute. I know it's Saturday, so you all are enjoying your life with your family and with yourselves. And I am not talking about anything, you already know. I'm just coming in to check in and say hello and howdy. For me, life has been cool. It's been cool. It's been a journey. Me and my adventures. You know what? I told a girlfriend of mine the other day, I said, you know what, Aisha? I think I'm done with the adventures. I believe I'm ready to relax and be done with the adventures, you know? I'm gonna be 50 years young next month, and I'm ready to get stable. I even use that word. I use the S word. I said, I'm ready to get stable and get situated, get a nice home, and, and just, do what other people do and plan to retire one day. Hi, loves. Hello. I've missed y'all. I know it's been a while. Life has been lifing. Oh my gosh. Life has been lifing, y'all. We got life lifing, but we also got our own decisions and the consequences of the decisions that we make. Man, oh my gosh. I'm here at my office right now. So welcome to my office space. I'm here but y'all, I've been in this shelter. Yes, I freaking came all the way back from Nevada to live in a freaking shelter. I've had friends, family say, oh, you're coming back home. Yay. And it's like, come back home to a bunch of people who won't even offer to let you take a shower at their house. So I actually been going through some stuff, but y'all know me. I'm gonna go through the trenches, and I'll go to, just like Jesus did, Yeshua did, I'm gonna conquer hell. So right now I'm in the midst of a hailstorm, but I'm not gonna let it get me down. I'm gonna continue to encourage and inspire, because so many are actually homeless right now, or living on the land. We won't call it homeless, or in transition. Hi, you loves. I don't know if I don't see any chats. So if anybody's saying hi, for some reason I'm not seeing any chats, and I want to say hi. Hi. So yes, I just got into the shelter. They called me on Tuesday because my homeboy let me stay there when I first got back from Vegas, took the bus, two and a half days of Greyhound. Then I was going to go to Atlanta. I was like, okay, let me build a life in Atlanta. But my Airbnb wasn't ready. So I rented a car from Atlanta, y'all remember, and then I drove here to Columbus. And I called on my homie on the road here, and I'm like, I need you. I have some money. I need you. So I paid him $250 for 2 weeks to stay there for 2 weeks. And he's a good man. He's not, hi love. He's not trying to, hi Akram. He's not trying to have a woman that he's not kicking it with staying there. So, he's doing his thing. He wants to walk around his boxers. So I went on and left. And then I kind of spent some time on the streets. Yes. But what I did is I invested in, I said, okay, well, while I'm looking for a job, sending out resumes, I'll go ahead and start a business, because I always keep a business registered. I think that's a great idea to do. Try to keep a business registered just in case you you do any freelance work or anything like that. And plus, it helps if you don't have any dependents, having a small business, whether it's a LLC. I'm more of a sole proprietorship, because an LLC is a different entity. But if you start a sole proprietorship and you don't have any dependents, then you have a lot of expenses. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and register a business for $39. And then I found this office space. It's a co-working space here in Columbus, and I got a really good deal. They have lockers in here, and nobody is actually in this space but me. Apparently, this is an office. So apparently, a lot of people use these spaces for like mail, just getting their mail. But this is where we're at. So then I was like, okay, let me go ahead and invest in this because it was only like the first month's rent was free. All I had to pay was the deposit or retainer, I'll say, whatever it's called, which is refundable. So I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and invest in this because first of all, it's a tax write-off. Second of all, hi, love. Why no one? It's Saturday. I know. They have all kinds of offices here, but on the weekends, people don't be here. I have the whole place to myself. So this is where the receptionist sits. And he's like, cool. Then they have some equipment over here for us. And then all through here, so elevator, bathrooms back over in there. And look at all these office spaces. And y'all, there's like, I'm in the building with like Merrill Lynch, Bank of America. So I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and I had like a couple $100 left, my last paycheck. And I was like, let me go ahead and invest in myself. So I started the business for $39. Look at all of these office spaces, and nobody's here. On the weekends, I'm here by myself. So I was like, let me go ahead and invest because this is a tax write-off. So it's $152 a month. I have 24-hour access and really clean, amazing office. I showed y'all pictures of the rooftop when I first moved in here last month. But yeah, nobody's in here. So then I'm thinking, okay, one of my family members, somebody's gonna call me. They know I'm in town. You know, somebody's gonna call me to say, hey, Vic, you need to take a shower? Hey, Vic, do you want a home cooked meal? Hey, Vic, do you want to do laundry? Hey, Vic, what is it that you need? We know that you're building a new life. And yeah, we're going through our own stuff, but we have a roof over our head. If you need a shower, Vic, come on through. Not one person that said, hey, Vic, let me pick you up so you could come get a shower. So I've been networking with a lot of, Franklin County happens to have a lot of different resources. Now, they're not, there's some good resources. So there's a organization. If you're in Columbus, I have on my website. I have a resource sheet for if you're unhoused in Columbus, Ohio, Franklin County. I have an amazing resource sheet on my website. I love you, Deep. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I needed that. I need a hug so bad. Just go for a shower. So So then there's this organization called Columbus Relief. They let you do laundry there, and they let you get a shower. And if you need prayer, they pray with you. And they have food they distribute, and you can sit in there and you can talk to other community members, and that's been pretty cool. So then another organization that I found out about, they let you use an address. So if you need a temporary address until you get on your feet, they let you use an address. So I was able to do that. The car accident, I'm not going to get any money from that, y'all. So USAA, these old punk attorneys that I hired, Paglia, horrible. I'm everything Nevada. I just want to just erase Nevada from my mind. My body is still experiencing the sciatica. I just want to erase Nevada. So this attorney told me last week they withdrawn from my case. They had just told me they sent the demand letter to the insurance company. Then they told me, hey, if you want to get a loan, borrow against your settlement, here's the company. And then within a few weeks, they withdraw my case and didn't tell me why. So I'm like, okay. So I finally talked to attorneys. And like I told them when I first initially made the call to them, USAA, according to this the insurance policy that my dad had, they only pay up to $5,000 in medical bills in treatments. So they're also trying not to pay all of my medical treatments. So kiss me. Hugs and kisses to all of you. There you go. Ma'am, you are so beautiful from your mind, but where are you from? I'm from India. Oh, thank you. I'm in the United States, love. Thank you and welcome to the channel. So now I'm going to have to become an attorney and possibly go after this law office because I'm not, you're not, and then they put a lien on it's all kinds of stuff, y'all. That's why I make sure to continue to tell you, advocate for yourself. Do not let these companies, these employers, these people bully you. Advocate for yourself. Learn what you need to learn. And speak up for yourself. Speak up, please, for yourself, because these people will try to just break you, then try to stump you and destroy you. Now, I'm not pissed. I'm not upset with my family, because they didn't want to offer me a shower or they didn't have time to say. My cousin did come get me, and she took me to a laundromat and dropped me back off at this office. But no, I'm not upset because, hey, I put myself in this position. But it's like, it's hard because when you think, especially people talking about, oh, I can't wait till you come back home to Ohio. But I can't even, not even a plate of food, I couldn't even get a plate of food delivered. I'm like, I must be a shitty human being, a really, really, really shitty human being for not one person to say, hey, let me bring you a plate of food. Come over and take a shower. Come over and relax. You want to do your laundry? Come over. I'll make time for you. Let me give you a hug. I just really must be a shitty person. But I'm like, you know what? Because last week was a bad week. Mentally, I got so down, y'all. I had to call 988. And if you don't know who 988 is, 988 is a suicide prevention hotline. If you're not even thinking about attempting suicide, then even if you're just overwhelmed with life and you just need to talk to someone, 988 is free and you can call them. I am not marketing or promoting for any organization or anything, but they helped me with getting out of this mode that I was in, and it was deep. It was a very, very hard week last week, just because, yes, I was pissed. I was like, wow, y'all so busy. I have sister here. I don't even deal with not talking with my brothers, but I was on one. But not with anybody else. I wasn't even angry at them. I just wanted to end them in my life. Honestly, last week, I wanted to just go. I wanted it to just be over. I am sick of this struggling. I'm sick of doing planet Earth alone out here. I'm sick of all of it. The sciatica, I'm sick of this. I don't know how to heal it because I can't forgive my dad. And people are like, oh, it starts from the inside. And I get that. But every time I bend over and that sharp pain hits my body and I can barely move, every time I send out a resume and I think about utilizing my CDLs and driving again, every time I just think about my body and what it has to go through to walk different places, I get angry again with this guy they call my dad. And I'm trying to release it. I want to release it. And I went to church last week. And this gentleman said, pray for your dad, And I tried. I've really been trying, Lord, I know he's drugged out. He's all psychologically effed up. He's been this way since the 70s, probably before then when he was sniffing glue, and I'm trying to pray for him because they say pray for them like Christ did when he was on the cross. Forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they do. And I went to the altar and I said, forgive my dad, for he does not know what he do. He's heavily medicated, overly medicated. He's an alcoholic, and he's a crackhead. And then who knows what else he's taken. So I'm trying to release that pain from my heart so that I can heal my body again, so I can run around again, ride a bike without any pain, bend over, move around again. It's like sciatica, oh, it's some bull crap, y'all. So like if you even bending over like that, and I've been meeting so many people who have been dealing with sciatica, who have been dealing with this issue. So my mom used to always say, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. I'm so sick of that freaking motto, but that's what I'm going by. So now I'm in the shelter, and it's probably the worst shelter in Columbus. It's dirty, but I'm trying to just stay grateful. I have a bed now, because for over a week, I was here like this. In between working and building this business, building the website, and trying to, build this business while also completing resumes and applications and all of that, just trying to figure out how to build a life here. I even have people in my family who works in like HR, stuff like that. There's no, hey Vic, I'm going to give you a name to somebody, so that you could get on, because everybody's like, we know you're going to get back on your feet. Oh, I know you're going to get back on your feet. So you know this about me, but yet you won't offer me a plate of food. You won't offer me a shower. You won't offer me just, So yes, and I didn't want to come on here. I didn't want to do it live because I know I got some fucking haters watching my channel who wants to see me down. I know I got people watching my channel, family, so-called friends, whoever, who's like, yay, Vic is down. Yay, she's down. She's at the shelter, because they're like, I come back from Vegas, and if everything looks good, they can't have that. They can't have that. But seeing me down, but the thing is that I'm still going to smile. I'm still going to shine, and I'm going to get even better, and life is going to get even better for me. So yes, I'm in the midst of a hell right now, but like Christ conquered hell, that's exactly what I'm doing. Because the Most High has me in this shelter for a huge reason, and it's not always about us. Sometimes we're in these positions for other people. I've been meeting some amazing, beautiful women in this women's shelter. And I'm so proud of all of us because we could be out here hooking a horn and selling coochie online or offline and having it easy. It would be easy to go out here and get a what is it called? That little website, OnlyFans stuff. It would be easy to go out here and get an OnlyFans. It would be easy to go out here and stand on a corner as a woman and sell my body. It would be easy to do that. But I don't do it easy. So to all you little pieces of shit who's like, oh, come back home. But you know what? Cheers to you. Just fuck off. Just know that you couldn't offer me a piece of bread when I was hungry. You could offer me a piece of place to lay my head. I had a cousin. My cousin said, oh, my family, we're going out of town to Cedar Point this weekend, But you couldn't even say, Vic, you want to watch the house? You want to relax here? You want to come over and get a shower? You want to come over? I'll pay. I'm not a person who's out here trying to freeload. I'll pay. So you went out of town for a couple days, enjoyed, you're traveling and adventures, and the situation I'm in. But you don't even offer to say, hey, Vic, house sit for us, come and relax. Like, what kind of human beings are we dealing with out here? And then people wonder why people just ready to off themselves, because why? To keep living this life for what? Keep living a life of struggle and being alone for what? Oh, you are a brave woman. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. You're so beautiful. I'm sorry. It's God. I guess it's God. I'm sorry, y'all. I just, y'all know when I get on a tantrum, I'm going, because I know I'm not the only one experiencing this. Only one out here, you got family, you got these so-called friends and people who say they love you and they're watching you on social media, but nobody just offers anything. Says anything. So then people are like, well, you gotta ask. Like, preaching to the choir. Hey, Sarah. Hi, love. Girl. But I'm doing it. So I gotta check back into this shelter at 8 o'clock because they have curfews. So I was like, let me come to my office, get out of this place because it's so dirty. And y'all know I'm picky. I don't do roaches. I don't do mice. I don't do dirtiness. And then my first morning there, I had to go off. Like, y'all keep in mind, I think it was Monday when the devil was all in my head, like, lady, you don't need to live anymore. Lady, you ain't shit. Lady, you ain't gonna be shit. Lady, look, your kids don't even call and check on you. Like, lady, you're nothing. So those thoughts were getting in my head, and I'm texting 988, like, I wanna just end my life. I'm done with this. I'm tired of this, and I'm texting them. I'm talking to ChatGPT. She's telling me to reach out to 911 because I'm just like ready to lose my mind. But God won't let me go because there's somebody else that's out here. And I did not want to record this video. I did not want to come on here. I wanted to keep this channel all about business. But it's so hard because I've been with y'all for 10 years. The last 10 years of my life, I've been sharing every bit of my story and my testimony with you all. So for me to not come on and share this part of my testimony would be selfish. Because when going gets tough, I can't just disappear because there's somebody out there in YouTube land that might need to hear that you are not alone. And even if it seems like you're alone, the Most High is with us. And even if it seems like God has left, because sometimes I'd be like, are you really here? Are you really here, God? Or am I really just doing life alone? And what's the point of all of this? But there is a purpose. We are soldiers of love. And the soldier does not get trained without going through the hell, without going through the fire. There's no way a soldier can get trained. And like I was speaking with another young lady about last night in the shelter. When we pray for patience don't just pop up out of the sky like money. Don't just fall down on trees, which it does, but it doesn't. You got to go through an experience in order to learn how to be more patient. You pray for strength. Lord, give me strength, give me courage. That's why I don't let people pray for me anymore. No, you're not praying for that because no, I have enough courage and enough strength. I'm not praying for those things. But, when we pray for those things or when we say, let thy will be done, we cannot be mad at the testimony. And then our own poor decisions. That's what I told my sons yesterday, because I broke down yesterday and I texted both of my sons and I said, I'm hungry, I need some food, just a couple dollars. I'm in a shelter, but your mom's gonna get herself together. I promise you guys, I won't be doing this life for long. I'm gonna get stable soon. And they both cash out me some money and I'm so grateful for them. But do you know how embarrassing this could be? But then they know me. They know their mom lived in a van. They know their mom is going to always fall. She falls, but she's going to get back up. They know me. But y'all, if y'all out there and y'all have people who's out here, family who you say you love, friends who you say you care for, and you know that they suffer with mental health challenges, and you know that they're alone, reach out. Y'all so busy scrolling up on everybody else's life, so busy watching all these damn stupid ass videos, these stupid ass dance videos, when we have family, we have people out here who needs us, who needs a hug, even a hug. Even a phone call to say I'm thinking about you and I'm praying for you. Y'all, we gotta do better. I'm seeing so many older people in there in the shelter, these older women with their wheelchairs, their walkers, and they're alone out here. They have family like me, but they're alone. So I'm at the shelter for a reason. To me, it's hell. I feel like I'm in hell. It's dirty. It's disgusting. The food is like prison. It looks like a prison. It's dirty. It's just, but I have a bed, so I'm learning to be grateful. And I have these other women around me to encourage me, and I can encourage them. And that's beautiful. So I meet with this new caseworker on Tuesday. And I've been networking with another organization. I've been networking with all kinds of organizations, one for myself personally, and then also to build those, establish those relationships for my business. But, excuse me. So hopefully when I have this meeting on Tuesday, because I have a place that I could go to, but they say the lady that I'm networking with, she said that they'll pay the shelter, a lot of times pay the first month's, the deposit and first 2 months of rent. And by then, I know I'll have a job. I just applied for the library system out here, since it was a library system that I was representing in Las Vegas, and I really did enjoy it. So I applied for the library system out here, which I wanted because back in like 2009, when I moved back from Atlanta, I used to, my business, and I used to host workshops, professional development workshops for young women at the libraries out here in Columbus. So I would really love to represent the library out here in Ohio, in Columbus, because they're like, they've been remodeling them and everything. And so to get in the library system, which I've been on the buses, so all of the drivers who know me, they're like, are you coming back to drive? No, no. They work you like a dog at CODA. No, I'm not going back to drive transit buses. I love driving. I love wearing my ties and enjoying the passengers, but the way they work you in transit, public transit, is ridiculous. They don't care if you're sleepy at the wheel. They don't care about any of that. So no, I will not be coming back to CODA. I wish you were at the shelter I work at. I would be your caseworker and do everything. Oh my gosh, Sarah, are you work at a shelter? Wow, lady, you do need to live, and you do deserve to live, and we want you to live. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me, but it's not even just me that I cry for, I shed tears for. It's not my pain, it's just seeing all of these people around me. All of these people in the United States who have no place to go and who have invested years of paying taxes, years of stressing for these employers, and they have no place to go. Across the street from my office, I'm so glad at the State House they let people sleep on the bench outside, because I asked a lady the other day, like one of the people who were sleeping on the benches, if that was okay and if the police bothered you, and she said no. Because I wanted to know, as my backup plan, just in case I need to be out there sleeping on a bench, then I know, and I'm learning how to move a pastor at another nonprofit. He asked me if I wanted a tent. And when I go into these shelters and these places telling them that I'm houseless, I'm living on the land, they're looking at me crazy because they're thinking I'm supposed to look a certain way. They think how people who live on the land are supposed to be just tore up in front of floor up. And it's like, no, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to always make sure that I take care of my hygiene and make sure I take care of myself. So I'm not going to look like my situation. But they've been very helpful. Sarah, I'm so happy that you work for a represented shelter. Where are you? Which state are you in? And I'll come there because there's no point of me really being here in Ohio. Now, I have a year lease with this business office, but guess what? They have over 4,000 locations all around the world. And in my agreement, I can transfer. So wherever you are, you're in Canada, and I have my passport. Don't tell me this. Don't tell me that, Sarah, because I got my passport. I don't know if you need a passport to get to Canada, but I will find a way to get to you. And let's get my life restarted in Canada. Let me come to a place where people like you, where people, just out of this place. Girl, we would just be good for, oh my gosh, let's do it, girl, please. Because that's what I need in my life right now. I need a friend. I need just one person. But anyways, yeah, I went to church. The bus came and picked me up, and they say they come to the shelter and they pick you up. So I'm gonna go this Sunday. And excuse me. I am. Excuse me. I am. I'm tired of this life of being alone, and I'm tired of not making the right decisions. I'm tired of letting my heart lead me. And that's what I said to 988 when I texted the other day. I said, I just want to stab myself in the freaking heart. I'm so tired of this heart. I care so much about everybody else and don't even care about myself. I'm so tired of this heart. And they were like, it was dramatic. I was on a bus and I was just like, I was looking out into the woods like, yeah, I could just go out there, stab myself in the heart and just hide. Nobody will even know. I don't even need to hide because nobody even knows and nobody even cares where I'm at. So I don't even need to hide. Anyways, I'm trying to be, because I know that there's people out there that need me, and that's the thing. There I go again, my heart. It's about what other people need from me, and yes, I need myself. And years ago, somebody used to say that, because I used to go on Facebook for years and just go, hey, anybody need anything? All right, do you need a blanket? Do you need food? Do you need a hug? Do you need to cry? Do you need to scream? Anybody need anything? And this lady, I guess, was just watching me. And one time she said, have you ever asked yourself what you need? Have you ever asked yourself, do you need anything? And I said, no, because it makes me happy. It makes my soul joyful if I could serve you, And that comes from those Christianity beliefs. Jesus washed the feet of his disciples. I did not come here to be served. I came to serve. So I got that motto, and I'm like, forget about me. What is it that I could do for you? And then I'm expecting other people to do that to me. And it's like, not everybody are equally yoked. Not everybody has the same spirit. So I can't be mad because nobody's asking me what I need. I did not want to make this video. I wanted to just keep it professional on this channel, trying to brand a new business. And I just did not want these tears to come out on this new branding of my company. but it's a heart to serve. And this is my heart that I'm serving to let you all know if anybody else is going through this, you're not alone. Your big heart what makes you so beautiful, but it also makes things hurt so much more. Right. Right. And these people that's at this shelter out here, they treat you like it's an actual prison, like you're really in prison. The way they try to talk down to you, the bathrooms are disgusting. So, excuse me. I'm so proud of myself because between wanting to end it all um, and between wanting to just say, you know what, let me just sell my cuckoo. And I know that I can make sure that I'm taken care of. I ain't got to be chasing no damn job that I probably won't be at for long because those motherfuckers are just ridiculous in these workplaces. You know, I'm tired of the bullies of the workplace. You know, I still have my EEOC complaint in. So that meeting is in November. I'm tired of these employers. And I don't know if it's a mental health, conditions that I've been diagnosed with, or is it me? Because I'm like, is this some bullshit? Like, we gotta go to these workplaces with these raggedy, raggedy ass employers or managers and supervisors just to go pay this expensive ass rent over here for this raggedy ass home with these raggedy ass neighbors and just let their dogs poop everywhere. So yeah, I know it's probably me. Everybody's telling me it's me. My ex-husband's like, oh, you need to just go ahead and get a social security check because you're just you're fucked up, Vic. You're fucked up. You need a social security check. Well, I've applied 3 times and they won't approve me. Social Security wants you to even be really fucked up. They want you to be like, to apply for Social Security, you can't work for six months to a year, which is ridiculous. Because if we're applying for Social Security, where are we going to live during that time, the application process time? That's stupid. Like, you diagnose with people with all of this stuff, all these physical conditions, mental health conditions, all these different conditions. But then when a person is like, okay, I have this challenge just going on and it's keeping me from moving forward in my life, then they want you to jump through all of these hoops to freaking get the dang on stuff. So what are you supposed to do while you're applying for Social Security? So he keeps saying, go apply for Social Security, because you're mentally fucked up, And it's like, okay, but they keep telling me I can't work for 6 months to a year before applying. What am I going to do in the meantime? Are you going to let me stay with you for 6 months to a year? Like, the challenges that people are going through. And you just see all of these people from all kinds of other countries and everything just driving nice, living nice, and got businesses and all this stuff just out of the blue. Y'all just pop here and all of a sudden you just bam. And that's because America wants to go and bully your countries and bring you over here, make you think that, but their own citizens get shitted on. Anyways, gosh. Sarah, excuse me, I'm so sorry, excuse me. It's so broken. It's so broken. Deserve grace. You deserve grace and love and stability. So try not to set yourself on fire. Keep others warm to keep others. Your big heart is what makes you so beautiful, but it also makes it, oh my gosh, try not to set yourself on fire to keep others warm. That's what I did with that 2 times. Set myself on fire. Oh, daughter, I have to have surgery. Oh, daughter, I'm out here alone. Oh, Dad, here I come. Captain Save-A-Ho. And then what? Out there in Vegas alone. First time, 2 and 23, alone in the desert. Second time, trust him, alone. After he wrecked his car, causing me to go through all of this physical agony. People keep saying you gotta forgive him. I don't know how, especially when this fool can't even call to say, hey daughter, are you okay? Do you need anything after that car accident? After I totaled my car? Do you need anything, daughter? No, you freaking crackhead. I hate him. And I don't want to have this hurt in my heart, this hate in my heart. Because I don't know if this is why I still deal with the sciatica, but I just, every time I think about it, every time I try to move my body and the pain hits, I just think about how much I hate that man. Excuse me, and he didn't even deserve me to drop my life to go out there to help him or be with him. He didn't even deserve that. It's not like he's been a dad that was just around forever. I gotta figure out how to release this pain. I just hate him so much. I just think about him and my sister. They're just doing their little whatever the fuck weird shit. She walk around the house naked and shit. Like, what the hell is going on here? So that's why I stopped dealing with both of them. They're freaking weird and ridiculous. The fuck you walk around the house naked for? You know how weird that is, waking up? That's when I first got to Vegas last year. I'm waking up and my sister in the bathroom, butt naked, putting baby oil on or some shit with the door open. Like, what the fuck is this? Dad's room is right there. If he opens his door, he could just see you naked. And you just standing here, put baby oil on when you got a bedroom right there you could be in. So you wonder why I stopped dealing with my sister? That's why, because that's some weird stuff. That's why. That's some creepy, weird, nasty stuff. And then when he ended up saying, oh yeah, Trina, your sister's a nudist. How do you know? You're our dad. Why would you even know something like that? So y'all wonder, like, oh, well, wasn't your sister out there? Wasn't y'all hanging out? Yeah, until I woke up and see her in the bathroom naked, putting oil on. Like, what the heck is going on here? And then there was other things that I already knew about that had my mind really wonder, like, what kind of perverted situation am I in the middle of? That's why I hurried up and got my own place, the mobile home. Because what the fuck are you doing sitting in the bathroom naked when you got a whole bedroom right there, putting oil on? So yeah, I'm the crazy one though, right? I'm the crazy one. Okay, these motherfuckers walk around. So and then after the accident, she gonna call talking about, oh, and text talking about, yo, the dad got a new car. He got a nice car. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. You ain't doing shit. Like, you're just sitting there freeloading off of him. Are y'all married? He's treating you like a wife. You're treating him like a husband. Are y'all daughter and father, or y'all, what the fuck? Is this some Kentucky shit going on? Why are you bragging to me about this man getting another car after he just wrecked his car with me in it, hasn't called to see if I need to go to the hospital, no nothing. Oh, but you get to drive his car all around town and just do nothing, not work. You don't have to do anything, but you get to live with him. But he kept telling me I couldn't stay there because he was on Section 8. But this grown 50-some-year-old woman gets to live with you. Because she's suicidal. Well, you know what? All of your children are suicidal because you were a fucking drug head when you were conceiving us, and we're all mentally fucked up, and none of us really want to be here. I have an appointment for medical insurance, and and everything on Monday. So I will be getting a mental health therapist again. I always keep a mental health therapist on deck because it's just great to have somebody. 988 is cool, but having an established relationship with the same person can be a really good benefit. So, yes, I will be getting another mental health therapist because I know that I'm angry. I'm pissed. I'm angry, and I gotta get this anger out of me so I can get rid of this sciatica because this shit is no joke. And I'm sitting there and I'm sending resumes. I'm like, wow. And I just did because the shelter had the Ohio, the health department come out yesterday. So, and of course, I'm not having sex, but they wanted to do a HIV test and a syphilis test. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go ahead and get my finger poked and take the test. And the test came back negative. I don't have anything going on with me. So, yeah, I knew that. But, yay, it's good to have that confirmation. So, make sure y'all get y'all's STD checks out here if you're going to be moving around because there's some nastiness going on. But, anyways, I was talking about the syphilis. Oh, yeah. So they had them come out and do little different tests, and they were passing out all these condoms and all these different sex tools or whatever. And I'm like, that's not anything I'm thinking about right now. I'm far from thinking about having sex. And I'm like, you're at the shelter with your condoms and stuff. Like, who's living in a women's shelter and out here having sex? You're in a shelter. If you got somebody to have sex with, then they need to be, I don't know. But anyways, I mean, we all need a way to vent. So if that's what's going to help them with venting and like clearing their mind from living in a shelter, then do your thing. Just please be safe. Thank you so much. Sarah, thank you so much for being with me today. Thank you all for tuning in and being just the energetic exchange. When I come on here and I'm Dear Diary, I pour my heart out because y'all my peeps, y'all all I have. Your big heart is what makes you so beautiful. And also things hurt much more. Try not to set yourself in front of you. Deserve grace. You deserve grace and love and stability. And I'm ready for love, stability. And I'm also learning how to have grace with myself. We talk about giving each other grace, but I'm also learning to have grace with myself, give myself grace. I haven't really learned it yet, but that's the goal. I'm trying to, forgive myself for the ridiculous decisions because it's not always about what God gives us, to the fight or whatever you want to call it that God blesses us with or gives us. A lot of times it's our decision making, our own decision making, our poor decision making skills because no one teaches you how to make decisions. When you're younger, you become an adolescent, you become a young adult, you become an adult. During that time, nobody's actually telling you, okay, in order to make the best decisions, you want to evaluate some things and blah, blah, blah. Nobody really sits you down, teach you that until it's just stuff you have to learn in life. So I'm learning that I'm going to become a better decision maker. I'm not going to put other people before me. I'm not going to be trying to put out anybody else's fire until my fire is put out. Which is hard to do when you have the Jesus concept in your head. I did not come here to be served, but to serve. So it's really challenging to do. It is broken. I love you. I love you too, Deep Sharma. 65. Thank you. Thank you. That's what you've been doing. Hey. So rough. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you. You are loved and you are worthy, and I wish you nothing but the absolute best for you. Thank you, Sarah. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. And I'm good. I am good. I'm healthy. I'm strong. I'm good. I just had to come and do my Dear Diary. and talk with you and let you all know that if anybody's out there going through any kind of pain or anything, I can relate. There's other people out here that can relate. So thank you all. I am going to go ahead and get into this zone. I have a couple of resumes I'm going to send out, and then I have my podcast for the Heart to Serve coaching and events that I'm going to upload, and they're good. Have workplace wellness, and we're going to be talking about in podcast 2, we're talking about workplace wellness, and on podcast 3, we're talking about confidence and building confidence, and how do we go about with building personal confidence, not arrogance, but they're really good podcasts. So I recorded them yesterday while I was at the shelter, and then I'm getting ready to edit them, and then I'll upload those. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you need me, and this is not a if you need me that I'm saying before I put myself, this is my heart to serve. If you need us, if you need an ear, if you need me help finding resources, if you find yourself in a position where it's like, oh my gosh, what the hell? You need someone to talk to. This is not only my business, this is my ministry. Do not hesitate to contact me. The phone number is on my website. It's on the Shopify store. Phone number is on my Heart to Serve Facebook page, on the Heart to Serve LinkedIn page, on the Heart to Serve Instagram page. You can always find me. My email, if you need anything, I will do whatever I can to help you. Do not stay quiet. If you are having a mental health crisis, I'm not a mental health therapist. I can pray with you. I can listen to you. I can scream with you. I can cry with you. 988, text 988 on your phone, and they will definitely be the ones that you'll want to reach out to. If you're in a transition of houselessness, living on the land, there are resources for Franklin County on the website, ahtshub.com. If you're in another county and you're living on the land, contact me. Even though I don't have any of those resources on the website, I'll help you find some. I'm into resources. I'm resourceful. I'll help you find some. Do not think you have to be out here alone, doing life alone. Please, please, please reach out. You are not doing life alone out here while I'm around. And as long as you come to this channel, as long as you've been a part of van life movement, you were part of car life movement, now you're part of my movement where I'm actually living on the land. I've actually never lived on the land. Every time I've been houseless, I've always had a vehicle. So this is my first time being on the land without a vehicle. And like my mom always said, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. So I'm getting stronger. There's so many brave people out here. I'm nothing compared to what people have been experiencing out here and living on the streets year after year after year. But I am proud of myself. And like we do in the Victorious Living Movement, because this is still the Victorious Living Movement, we are living right, we are living courageously and victoriously by any means necessary. And even if we are living on the land, we're gonna make that shit look good. We're gonna show up, we're gonna shine, we're gonna show out, we are going to serve, we're gonna love others, we're gonna love ourselves, we're gonna say, peace, be still, peace, be still, and we're gonna pat ourselves on the back, and we're gonna keep it moving. That's what we're gonna do in the Victorious Living Movement, right? We're gonna continue growing, and we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna celebrate, we're gonna dance, and we're gonna keep it moving. Keep it moving. Celebrate, we're gonna dance, and we're gonna keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. That's what I'm about to do now. I'm about to put some music on. I've been listening to classical. I love classical. But I'm about to put some music on, and I'm about to turn this into my dance floor. So keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Okay, let me stop before. No, I'm not gonna stop. Forget you, sciatica. Forget you. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna get over this sciatica crap. Just make sure your body, keep moving your body. Keep moving your body. Don't be still. If you're dealing with sciatica, do not sit still. Keep moving. It hurts so much, but keep moving. Okay, it's time to get to work. Christ Yeshua, Emmanuel, loves you, loves me, and we're going to continue to carry our cross and keep it moving. We're carrying that cross, we keep it moving because we're soldiers of love. Carrying that cross, keep it moving. Soldiers of love, eye on the prize. What's the prize? I don't know, but we're just going to keep pressing forward. But not alone. What is that poem? It's called Footprints or Footsteps. And it's only one set of footsteps. Because the Most High has us in His bosom. And really, if you think about it, if we didn't experience all these different adventures and trials and tribulations, what would life look like? Wouldn't it be boring? It probably would be boring. So I guess we should be grateful for the different adventures because, hey, who wants to live a life where you're just in one house for 80 years and working the same job for 65, 100 years and doing the same thing over and over, day after day? Like, that's really not a life for me. So let me stop tripping. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just be about this shelter life for a minute because here soon. I'm telling y'all, when I went to church Sunday, my praise, because I hadn't been to church in 3 years. I got fed up of cameras in the church. Like, this is ridiculous. I do not need y'all violating me with your cameras in the church. Violating my praise, violating my worship, no. So this church does not have cameras. Yes, I found a church with no cameras. Ooh-wee, y'all. Worship and praise was so good. Oh, my spirit, my soul needed that. Oh my gosh, my soul needed that. And my praise, but it was still that next day after that happened. My praise was there Sunday, but by Monday, I was like, okay, I praised you. Now I'm ready to give up. I'm just done. It was bad. It got so bad. And it's always been like that because I've had suicidal thoughts since I was 15 years old. Since I was a little girl, I've been trying to figure out ways to just end my life. It got bad. But God won't let me go anywhere. He won't let me do it. So I'm here. Y'all stuck with me a little longer on this planet called Earth. And we're going to rock this shit out. We're going to rock this planet out. We're going to change the vibrations however we can, even if it's just one person. They say we're here for a reason. So I'm just going to keep showing up and showing out and shining the way that I do. Because, y'all know, the Victorious Living Movement, us, this tribe, we the shit. We the shit. We the shit. We the shit. We're the shit. With the shit, 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 with the shit. Anyways, okay, y'all, I'm really gonna go now because y'all know I like to say like 80 goodbyes, before I actually disconnect the video. Because I love y'all so much. I would love to I want to do some Zooms. I want to see y'all. I want to meet y'all. Let's do some Zooms. All right. Peace and love. Thank you so much for your time, your love, the energetic exchange, your prayers. Even to you all who just accidentally stopped by, thank you so much for, showing up. Bring your presence. Thank you. Peace and love. Let's see his way.